Get off Mario's back, that's my job. Now, something very different to start around the grounds this morning. We have a merger, has happened this week in Rugby League. It is the first ever wedding on around the grounds. Now, two mad keen South Sydney supporters, the maddest of all South Sydney supporters, they get absolutely every game, including Auckland. They chose the South Sydney Leagues Club for their wedding this week and Redfern Oval for all their photos. Again, it's a love story of titanic proportions. We were there for around the grounds, exclusive vision. Let's go to the tape. This is the nervous groom. The Rabbitohs club staff had done up the rumour treat. Look at that. And then the big moment. Here comes the bride.
Could it be that's a phrase you thought never would phase you? Well, baby, you better hold.
Here's some crowd shots. That's the mother of the bride there. Here's another bloke with a rabbit. And next, they made things official.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you for the very, very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Wade and Melissa Singleton. And Wade...
And while that was happening, the father of the bride got acquainted with the rabbit. He should realise he can't speak. Then across to Redfern Oval for the photos.
Yes, we are.
The rabbit made a move on the mother, and Wade explained to me how he met Melissa.
Back in '91, the South Balmain game, South won 23-18 that day. I remember it clearly. I walked into the ground and I only had $1 left, so I bought one footy double. And I had Charlie Starr for South and Gary Freeman for Balmain. And
well, you got the double up. What did you do with the money? You won $100.
I bought Melissa. I met Melissa that day. She sat in front of me, and I said to her, "Why don't you come back to the club and I'll buy you dinner?" And it went from there.
Yes, there you have it. Amazing story. And the end of this very happy story on Around the Grounds. They didn't want to let their honeymoon interfere with the actual football schedule, so they planned their wedding and their honeymoon around South Sydney's trip to Townsville. So they're having their honeymoon in Townsville, and of course they were on hand last night when Souths beat the Cowboys. I mean, what a perfect ending.
I applaud you. That's the first time I've seen some sort of decent segment on your thing. That was good. I really enjoyed that.